With that being said, we also wanted to let everybody know in the media that Daniel Hemric will return for his second year at Kaulig Racing. We thought it was no better time to announce that with his what he does and all of the givings that they do. We think Daniel has had a year that's probably been trying. That's no means that, okay, it's not where everybody wants to be, but we don't take that lightly. We know as a race team, we got to be better, and we feel like with AJ Allmendinger going to Cup, Daniel Hemric can continuously help us with Chandler Smith, with those guys in the Xfinity Series, just to continue the wins and continue competing for a championship. So really excited from Kaulig Racing. Super cool what Matt does for the racing program each and every week, but also all the givings he does. So just really excited to have Daniel back next year.
Right, at their time.
All right.
Yeah, appreciate you guys being here today. Really up here to talk about something really cool. Back in 2019, my wife Kenzie and I were able, once I got to the Cup level, were able to, something that was very near and dear to our hearts was trying to figure out how we could get back and how we could create some kind of change within our community, especially the community in which I grew up in, here in the Kannapolis, North Carolina, Rowan County area. And by doing so, we're like, man, how can we do that? So we had a lot of people on our team that helped us, diligently go about what that next step of the process was, and we ended up establishing the Daniel Hemric Be the Change Scholarship, endowment scholarship that's rewarded to one recipient every year, and is based through Rowan Community College, which is a very important deal to me to go there, because whenever I was growing up through the ranks, racing was fine and good, but there was a point there where it didn't look like the whole racing thing was going to work out. Luckily, these guys have had my back through that. And as we went through that process, I realized that, man, if racing hadn't worked out, what would I have done? And having a process and a step to where you could go, and a school you could go to learn a trade like a Rowan Community College. 4-year college isn't for everybody. It's not even achievable financially for a lot of folks. So when we established it under the terms that, one, you had to qualify for financial aid, you had to want to be a part of a motorsports program in either welding or mechanical engineering. And after establishing those bullet points, we were able to, give our first recipient, or introduce the first recipient in 2019, again in 2020, and 2021. But for these folks here, we've been able to do something really cool over the past 12 months, and I think that's growing a little bit. I'll turn it over to Matt.
Well, I get super proud of everybody, all employees, all race car drivers, all that do great for the community, and this is a really great program that Daniel's gotten behind. And so we wanted to get behind it as well. So we were at Kaulig Giving. So you guys know that one of our philanthropic arms of the Kaulig companies is our philanthropy. We've given over 200 501c3 organizations this year. We're heavily involved in the NASCAR Foundation, and just like to do things mostly up in the Northeast Ohio area, but like to be involved in NASCAR and get behind some of our people that are doing great things. So Kaulig Giving is getting behind a second scholarship this year, for these guys and for that community college. And we're super proud of what Daniel does and what he's done for the community and on the racetrack. And I hope he continues to do that.
I got you. I was fortunate enough to take a welding class, and I went to a community college and got my degree at a community college. So it's actually really cool to do that. Yeah. So I actually have a degree, believe it or not. But these guys, when you do something,
I don't believe that.
I do. I actually have one. I don't play kickball, Bob, but anyway. So yeah, I think that's really cool. But what Matt Kaulig does for all the givings and everything he does, if you don't follow him on social media, you should, because just all the stuff they do in Northeast Ohio for all the kids, I mean, everything they do is just pretty amazing. Not only what he does for the racing community, the Speedy Bear Brigade, but everything that goes on with that. But
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check one of those 2 videos out that we have right beside you. Visit Frontstretch.com for more great content.